Hey guys, so I have not shot an episode in probably about 2 weeks now, which poses a bit of a problem because I'm not sure where I left you guys off. And I know I could watch the last episode, but I figure we'll just wing it. I think it was somewhere around automating this. So I have this automated. This thing can shoot out a bar with its current setup every 3 to 4 seconds. To make sure I didn't get anything behind. Well, that's never happened before. Weird. Alright, so to make sure I don't lose a bunch of stuff, I have the thing up there set to every 6 seconds. So every 6 seconds it's shooting something out, it's going into here, and every 4 seconds it's coming out of here to make sure this can keep up. Now, I did throw a whole stack of iron in there and it did fine, but whatever. This is taking longer than I thought. I hope nothing's wrong with it. It seemed to be working appropriately. Alright. So, this episode is going to be a bunch of, more or less a show and tell. Because I know there's some things that I didn't show you guys. And I know there's some things that I did. So, where to begin? Let's start with making sure this is working. Because the whole reason I was postponing a bunch of stuff is because I'm trying to get all this to go. Like, I want to liquidate a very large portion of this. At least, all the aluminum, the yellorium, and the zinc. Because I have so many stacks. But I want to get rid of that stuff. And this is a very slow method of doing it. But, I mean, it's in the mod pack, and I can use it, so I might as well use it. Let's take this down to 5 seconds. Oh, so that's what's going on. I'm having, some lag issue. Oh, well, we're not actually doing much this episode, so it's whatever. Yeah, see, this doorway just loves me. I don't know what's been doing it, but every time I leave that doorway, it sucks me back in. We have 10 tanks of experience now, completely full. Now I don't know what I'm going to really do with it. You can see my diamond backup armor is starting to, yeah, it's missing some pieces. I died. That's something I want to talk about. I died, and I lost 2 pieces of my Terra Steel helm armor. So I ended up getting soulbound for another piece. I'm trying to get it for all of it, but I just got it for 2 pieces. Now, I know we have the gravestone mod on here, so you guys are probably like, well, how'd you lose your stuff? Well, I went to a dangerous place to get my stuff back, and as soon as I broke my gravestone, a creeper exploded, and everything that I didn't have picked up was, taken away. So you can see, I'm experimenting with the drawers a little bit. This is pretty much all the ingots, and every item that I have more than, 500 of. So, these ingots over here, I have, here, the bedrockium ingot, I have 5 ingots. But I figured, whatever. The unstable ingot, I got 2. Lemurite, I got 1. Rubicomium, I got 1. I'm going to get about 40 more of those with this batch that's going through now, I think. But the point is, each one of these can hold 8 stacks. So I'm thinking by the time I'm done processing all the materials, that'll probably be a decent amount. So that's fine. Now these ones, say I have 68 stacks of redstone. I'll probably end up, excuse me, I'll probably end up turning that into blocks and putting it back in there eventually. Because, I mean, 68 stacks of redstone will turn into, you divide it by 9, you get about 5, 6, 7, approximately 8 stacks of blocks of redstone. So, I mean, that'll really save space. But I'm not too worried about it right now because, well, I can still hold 12 more stacks. Which gets on to my next thing. I might actually have 12 more stacks. So, the next construction project I have for the base is I want to move the tree farm. I want to move the tree farm so I can move it away from the house so I can set him up, wrong way, so I can set him up to cut down those really, really big trees. And, I don't have to worry about interfering with the stuff I'm doing. Now, that's the next actual building project I have. That and a place for blood magic. But the reason I haven't played for so long is because this was my off-week project. I took the last week or so, give or take. I mean, I've been trying to watch all 500 episodes of One Piece in like a single week too, so, I mean, I started watching it last week and I'm already at episode 115. But I mean, without commercials, it's only like 20 minutes, so it's really not that difficult to rack up episodes. But this is what I've been doing off camera. And I didn't want to subject you guys to watching me build this. I was trying to look into Railcraft, but literally the only item I actually used from Railcraft were these. And I didn't even make them. All this stuff here that you see before you is stuff that I got from the villages. The only thing I made was a couple of these, maybe 10 stacks of regular rails, and like 2 stacks of the power rails. But I had like 4 or 5 stacks of regular rails already put back from the villages as well, so it honestly didn't take nearly as much resources as you would think. And it's really not that great either. I mean, this is pretty much me sprinting the whole way over with nothing in my path. So, I mean, I don't know if it's really worth it, but usually every Minecraft game I play, I eventually install some sort of rail system. Just, I don't know what. I honestly don't know why. I have a mediocre infatuation with the rail system, and I think every Minecraft world should have one. I guess, I don't know. I think the only one that we played that I didn't have at least or at least started a rail system was Skyblock, and where are you really gonna, unless I put a rail system in another dimension, it's not really much of a use for a rail system no matter how you look at it. There was one I missed. So these here last couple, I kind of like jumped in the cart and drove by them and placed the redstone torches as I went. Well, I missed like 3 of them, but I fixed 2 of them on the way back through, and I still missed that one back there, so I'll have to get to that eventually. I just stocked up on food for me and the guys that are tree cutter and the farmer, so that's taken care of. Wow, this is really long. I didn't realize, like, this was actually a really long run. It could be the lag. I'm thinking it's the lag. Alright, because I don't think it actually... I don't know if that'll go without me in it, but I'm not going to take the chance. But as you can see by the little mini map up there, if you can see that, I made a rail system using the quarries I did, because I figured they'd all be at the same Y level. So I went to Y6 and just dug pretty much a straight path. It has one little offshoot, but it's pretty much a straight path all the way there. And you're probably wondering what this quarry is, where this came from. Well, I retired my quarry in the Nether because I was having troubles with the lava and exploding mobs, and I figured I'd take a break from that. And I went back to the castle, the Chocolate Quest castle, and I decided that I'm just going to completely destroy it. And at first, that was a good idea, and it worked, and I took out the main bulk of the castle, as you can see. But I had a real problem with snow. So I built that big platform up there to keep the snow from going down in. And I built that little swimming pool there from some water that already existed, so I could just jump in. But, if this wasn't here, I was getting 5 or 6 stacks of snowballs. And you know what? I don't. And I mean, like, by 5 or 6 stacks of snowballs, I mean 64 stacks. Like, 5 or 6 stacks of 64. So if you took, like, multiply that by 4, because they come in stacks of 16. So I was getting a ridiculous amount of snowballs. So I wasn't having that. And I already quarried out this side over here, as you can see. And that was a little bit of a pain. All these sides were pretty inert. I went in and cleared out what was left of the mobs. But over there, right about here, I don't know if you could see it. Yeah, right there. There was like 5 or 6 spawners, and they just, I mean, when you get down that low, the darkness sets in, and it's hard to see anything, you know? So, they got me. And then when I tried to get my stuff back was difficult. That's where I lost all that diamond. But that's no big deal, because I got it back. And they're dead. So, you know what? Who's laughing now? So now I'm working on... Actually, this is my garbage can. Ta-da. That's my garbage can. Right now I'm working on this side over there. I can mine out a piece here. Won't hurt. See how far we got. Holy crap, there's spiders. So, the main idea here is that I don't run into too much lava or water trouble. I gotta try to fix it and repair it as quick as possible if that happens. That's the idea. And, tell you what, this really didn't do much while I was gone. Oh, wow. Okay, well, I stand corrected. It's just all junk. So here's how I set up my system. Everything gets pulled out of here. Absolutely everything. And it gets sucked into here. And then absolutely everything gets pulled out of here and gets sucked into here. And then cobblestone, dirt, and gravel gets pulled out of here and sucked into there. And that's pretty much how I have it done. So then these 3 fill up with cobblestone, gravel, and dirt. And these 3 inventories fill up with everything that isn't cobblestone, gravel, or dirt. It's not perfect, but I figured with the resources I had on hand, I already had 4 of these, so I figured it's going to work pretty good. So, the first thing I got to do before I leave this place, because it's the first time being over here in a while, is I got to empty this out. And I don't know how exactly I'm going to do that, because I don't have a lot of inventory space. So we're just going to do as much as we can, make a couple trips if we have to. And we're going to get rid of this stuff, and then I'm going to go we're going to make the Thaumium Fortress armor today. And that's pretty much going to be it. I'm going to start a construction project for the tree farm, and I'm going to start an area for the blood magic. Which sounds... You know what? I have these here for dump chests, so I might as well use them, right? You notice I got a bunch more bags? Yeah, well, raiding these dungeons was very profitable. I was hoping to get a baby chicken. Like, I'm not that lucky. And this will only take a second. This is something I actually came over here and needed to do. The show and tell project, I wasn't thinking about this at the time, or I would have done it off camera and then just did it, came back again. But it's too late for that, and we're doing it. So it should be alright. I mean, we should still have enough time to make the armor. And if I'm not done with this by, I don't know, 19 minutes deep, then we'll just leave at 19 minutes deep. Whatever's done's done. Right now, we're about 16 minutes in. So, one of the reasons I'm quarrying this entire area, one, it has a very diverse amount of resources, and two, for some reason, there is a ridiculous amount of emeralds in here. Like, I'm pretty sure I got maybe a stack of emeralds just from these, just from quarrying, not killing those guys or anything like that. Just quarrying out the land. I probably got a stack of emeralds. You know, I'm kind of glad it doesn't do it, but it'd be kind of cool that if you threw a stack of cobblestone into a giant hole, it would make like a giant pile of cobblestone. Like, you know what I mean? Like, 64 cobblestone hit the ground and make a pile of 64 cobblestone. I just think that would be super sick. I'm kind of glad it doesn't do it, because it could be a giant pain in the neck, but at the same time, it would be kind of cool. Excuse me. Alright, we'll be fine. Be able to finish this off. I might grab some stuff from the to-go chest. As you can see, this is pretty much a second home, I guess. I just have stuff stored in there that needs to go back eventually. That needs to be stored drawer-wise, or anyway, or whatever way it needs to be stored. It doesn't look like there's actually a whole lot to take back. I might as well take the ores, which I kind of don't want to because I'm kind of tired of processing them all, but at the same time, I might as well. And we'll turn these into blocks because, well, why not? Alright, so let's do that. We got 5 of them, so we can do 32 for sure. And then this should be it. Yeah. Yeah, we're good. Alright, so let's go into this chest, and I want to take 5 of these. Yeah, let's make it 6. And I want to pop it in my generator, because I only do so much in there, because I don't want to waste a bunch of the coal. This is free energy. As long as this runs, it's going to keep mining. But this, when this all fills up, I think it keeps burning. And I could be wrong, but no point taking that chance. I'm in no rush. Nope, we're going to leave that there. And we're going to take all this stuff back with us. And we're going to make our fortress armor. And probably open some loot crates, I think. And that'll end the episode. Because I got a whole stack of loot crates I've been waiting to open. This always freaks me out. I always think, oh, I'm gonna hit the edge, I'm gonna hit the edge. You know, I have freehand rock climbed a few times in my life, but I have this here fear of heights. I wouldn't say it's like mind-blowing, paralyzing fear, you know, horror film fear. Just, I really prefer to keep my feet on the ground, if, is the best way of putting it. So, I have freehand rock climbed, but if I'm playing in this game, or I'm in, like, or real life, and I jump off of something, or, like, you get to the top of a roller coaster and it plummets down, you know that feeling you get? Well, I get that even when I'm playing this game. Like, if I'm going to jump off something, or I'm not expecting to fall to my death, and I jump off the edge, and it's, like, a lot further down than I thought it was going to be, or I wasn't paying attention, and it's just a ravine, and I'm, you know, plummeting headfirst into lava, my stomach actually does that. It actually does that whole sinking feeling. And I'm like, I know it's not real. Well, why does it still affect me like that? That's like the weirdest thing about everything. Like, I know it's just a game, it's fake and crap, annoying or whatever, but it still gives me that stupid feeling. And it's just, I don't know. I don't know, just something I needed to share with you guys. But now, this rail system, I honestly believe made life a lot faster. The hardest part about doing this, besides the sheer distance, is you see all those black marks of obsidian? That was me trying to tunnel through lava. I mean, you should have seen that. That was a whole freaking mess. Between dropping gravel down and soaking it in water and going one block at a time, I went through quite a few different lava patches. I actually think I'm going to put those white lights on the roof here eventually and finish filling in the holes I left behind from, you know, mining or gravel falling out. But I was just happy to get this done. Besides quarrying out the castle, actually, I don't know. This probably took an equal amount of time. This and quarrying out the castle probably took about the same amount of time so far. I mean, I do have a pretty good pickaxe, and I didn't, you know, sit and go straight through it. So I couldn't really tell, like, time frame wise. But making this whole setup probably didn't take as long as you would think it would have. It still took a pretty long time. Like I said, it's been at least, at least 7 days since I shot a video. I mean, it was probably more than that. I'll take a shot in the dark and say probably 10. But, yeah, it's been a while. I'll let this, grind up. See how we're doing on that. See, that chunk loader doesn't work. I don't know what I did wrong, or what's wrong with it. But if I'm not here, this stuff doesn't do anything. Like, my mining system over there with that simple chunk loader will work. But that big chunk loader that I put over in the corner doesn't work. And I was thinking about making a different one. I'm actually thinking about getting into this again and making a windmill and just have my quarry going straight up crazy over there. Just use the windmill to power quarries instead of all those little machines. Looks like we're moving along, but I'll probably have about, well, by the end of it, probably about 15 more stacks to throw in there out of here in. Mostly copper and iron, too, at that fact. Now, why are these separated? That's annoying. Alright, whatever. So I'm going to let it do its thing. And let's go make our, Thaumium Fortress Armor. Do you know what I did? I made a vital mistake. And I'm not sure if I want to try to make the armor now. I gotta make thaumium ingots. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time, because I'm gonna need a lot of thaumium ingots. I guess until then we can make the goggles, because my goggles broke when I was fighting, and they finally... Well, actually, they broke in the lava. But... yeah. So I need to get a new set of goggles. Oh, another thing. I had, I think, 4 or 5 nodes. This node ate the other nodes. I don't know how to fix that. Now, like, everything's gone. Like, it just kind of, like, sucked up all the other nodes. I had 4 of them along this wall, at least, maybe 5. But now they're all gone. So I don't know what to do about that. Maybe I'll have to, like, stash the nodes around the house or something. I don't, like, different places, just keep them close by. I don't really know. So those little tree sprites go around and doing this, and now I finally got the best axe in the game. So last time I played this, I got this axe pretty much first thing I got. First treasure chest I ever opened had this axe in it, and it is fantastic. It's Tricapitating 1, Efficiency 5, and Unbreaking 3. I can literally take down this entire forest in like 20 minutes. Anyways, we're going to make the goggles. We're going to store the goggles. And we're going to get ready to make the thaumium. Yeah, we're going to get ready to make the thaumium. And then I'm going to call it quits. Then we're going to open the loot bags. Then I'm going to call it quits. I'm going to do some prep work. And maybe we'll shoot another episode and actually make the fortress armor. I do apologize, because I feel like the last couple of episodes have all been more or less catch-up episodes, because I've been doing so much off camera. But, well, what you gonna do, right? So I got 2 more of these great wood ones, gold banded, and they're all full, 50 of each the stuff. So I figured for the projects that take less than like 50, I'm gonna use these because I can until they're empty, and then I'm gonna throw them in the furnace over there and take all their items or whatever. I don't remember off the top of my head how to make the goggles. 4 leather, 2 gold, 2 of those things. Alright. And I don't think these are different, are they? No. Alright. So I think it was 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 gold. And 2 of these things. Alright. So now we have our fancy little helmet. Great. Now I need to make thaumium. To make thaumium, I need to get 4 procantium or whatever. 4 of this into there. And to do so, I was trying to think of what would be my best course of action to do that. And I think it's going to be potions. I think I'm going to burn all the potions in here and then just siphon off the different things. I think that's going to be the best course of action. Now, we already have fire in there, so I'm going to try to pick a potion that has something to do with fire. So that I can slowly, you know, decant, I guess might be the word. off all the different things, because as long as I keep them 8, as long as there's 8 of each particular element, I can take them out with the jars. I didn't scan this one? Didn't know. Cool. Alright. So we put that one back away. We're going to start with these 5. I think they're all tequila. A vial mixture and tequila. Potion of fire resistance. Alright. So it's going to give us a bunch of different things. But it should be alright. Because it's going to be... Two of them are guaranteed. There's going to be Ignis and Percantium. Yeah, that's 2 guaranteed things that are going to be in there. So let's try and see what we can do here. 5 armor. There's no way there's only 10 of that. No, that didn't work out the way I planned it. So we're going to do it the hard way. Let's grab these guys. And let's grab this one. Now, if I'm right, I'll probably get something else in there. Or does it just use it up? That's sad. Oh, I don't care. So, as you can see, I got a bunch of different shimmering mushrooms from the cave. There's some extras, so don't think I cheated these in. I got a couple over in the Botania. They're from the Botania mod pack. But they all work as infusion stabilizers. So by putting them around this, it makes it a better chance that it's going to work. So, I don't know. I tried to pick a good color scheme. I think they look cool. So yeah. Let's, I guess we'll do a couple more of these. I don't know what to do about that. I had a different expectation, I think. I don't have a fire one? I betcha. It's the one out there by the thing. Which I don't even know if that actually works. I don't know if that's an actual thing. But, you know what? It doesn't hurt. It doesn't hurt to be in there, so whatever. Alright. Now we just have to figure out armor. I don't think I have one for armor. Which is actually a good thing, because I can just... I have a couple of extra jars to fill. So... let's just get rid of this one. Get rid of that one. Get rid of this one. And we'll throw this on here. And where'd my empty jar go? There it is. Alright. Whoa, come back here. What are you doing? We'll plop that down there. Okay, so we got all the armor in there, and we're going to call it timeout on this for now. Because I'm going to go open those loot crates, and then I'll try to be more prepared for next episode. I forgot I needed, like, 20 thaumium ingots, and that's going to be a pain in the neck. I mean, that's probably going to take me 15 minutes on its own. So, yeah, well, it was a mistake, and it's fine. It happens. Let's put these all back. Alright, let's go open... Oh, you make me so angry. 1 fire. 1 fire. It used to have like 30 fire. I can't believe they all ate each other. Freaking jerks, man. Alright, so I'm gonna store this stuff in here. I'm not sure. I can't remember what all I needed. I know emeralds. I need to get iron. I think I might need leather too. Right, we'll just store a bunch of this garbage in here for now. So I'm gonna need room for these stupid loot crates. I guess that's probably gonna be good enough. Yeah, we'll go back. Alright. I wonder if it takes, like, so much time to speed up or something. Oh man, look at that. About time. Oh, I was wondering if that would happen. It broke all the logs I had set around. But I guess it didn't break this one. Or this one. That's weird. Oh well. No, I'm messing around. Wasting time. Okay, where... There can't possibly be anything holding this up. Ow. Alright, whatever. I don't care. I'm moving this tree farm anyway, so... Whatever. It's cool. The bad part about it is... Now, I don't know what's going to happen if I'm out of saplings. I wanted to keep as many of the saplings as I could of that, but I ended up putting them all in there. It's whatever. It doesn't matter. Alright. To the loot crates. Probably going to need my whole inventory. I guess there ain't really that many. It's just the stuff that pops out of them. Because it's going to give me gold coins and potions and all kinds of stuff. Yeah. Alright. That's some cool stuff. Gold coins are always a nice little thing I can throw in there for no real reason. Mundane amulets. Mundane amulets. Bottle of enchanting, don't really care. Potion of invisibility, yeah, I don't really care either. They'll end up getting cooked. Mundane belt. I'm just pretty much gonna throw everything in there. Potion night vision, so I'll have to scan a couple of those, but they'll end up getting thrown away anyway. Aqua discount ring. I have a Ordo discount ring, I think. Let's get rid of the leather tunic. Let's get rid of the iron sword. Alright. We'll keep the book, because the book also has, also gives Percantium, and I might end up resort to having to use those eventually. I think that pretty much does that. Alright, now let's go and check out the... We're going to skip to the bow, because I'm kind of curious. I think I already have this one. Draw speed 1.5. Well, it's a 3rd edition bow, perfect quality, uncommon rarity. So it might be... I don't know. I think it's about equivalent to the one I have. I have the Shining Bow. Alright. Flawless? Common though. Broken, uncommon, garbage. This one's pretty good. Flawless and uncommon. Good and common. Perfect and common. But I need something that's rare. Rare and good. Here. Good and legendary. That's the one I'm using. Here, perfect and rare. There's a good one. Butcher Blade. 2400 durability and 11 attack damage. That's worth talking about. And the rest of them look like they're pretty much garbage. But like I said before, you can use any of these swords to fix the one you... 15 levels? I didn't even do anything to it yet. What the crap? How is it 15? That's ridiculous. Alright, whatever. It's a really good sword, so screw it. The thing that bugs me is... Ready? It cost me 15 levels to do nothing. Just to have it in the anvil. It's ridiculous. Oh well. I'm actually pretty close to 15 levels anyway. Alright, I think that looks about good. Let's see how this is doing. It's doing. Once it gets to the zinc, it'll be doing nothing but zinc for forever. I can't believe how much zinc we get. Now, I kind of think that's pretty much going to wrap things up. Yeah, it's going to wrap things up. Alright, guys. Sorry for the not making the Thaumium armor. We're going to do that next episode for sure, 100%, no matter what. And, maybe by next episode I will also have the, the tree place grown, or built. As you can see, I got a lot of those stupid seeds. Got so many ender pearls. But alright, I'll talk to you guys later. Thanks for watching, and catch you next time.